Alright, hashtag Burritos Nation, we got some awesome like a possum stuff to talk about in this episode because it's just so darn cool what's going on in the Supercard world. We're very close to having a release of Season 3, and first of all, I want to show you guys an awesome like a possum new pro that I'm going to get right now. I'm very hyped about this because, as you guys know, he is my favorite wrestler in the world. He will steal the show and your girlfriend. He is Dolph Ziggler, which is awesome like a possum. They're both unlocked. Let's make sure, because it's my favorite card of all time of Supercard right now. No Mercy, because I went to see it live to see him win the Intercontinental Championship and not have to give up his career. We got 30 out of 30 0 tokens, 40, 40, 40, 40, and 20. All right. And then we got 30 out of 30 0 tokens, 40, 40, 40, 40, and 20 as well, baby. So we're gonna go get this No Mercy Dolph Ziggler Pro. I'm so hyped about this. Oh my gosh, guys, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. I like the little dust in the background. Not the best background, but it's still, it's amazing, man. I'm just so hyped about that. And that is my favorite card in the whole wide world. I'm very happy I went ahead and decided to pro it. Even though it's gonna like give me a disadvantage when coming to Money in the Bank in Season 3, I don't care. It's definitely worth it. And that is my champion of the world right there. But anyways, guys, we got some cool stuff in this episode. Most likely sometime in that episode, I'll be showing you guys what the release date of Season 3 is, because they said later in this day we're gonna actually know. But one thing that we do know is that Royal Rumble mode, they've given a little bit of an explanation on it. I'm a little confused on it still because it's a little vague, their explanation, but I will be showing you guys that in a little bit. Also, guys, we got ourselves 2 SummerSlam fusions in this episode. We got in 8 hours, we have our main account fusion, but first of all, we're going to go on over to our second account and go ahead and get this SummerSlam fusion, baby. I've actually been waiting a couple days because I wanted to do something cool for once. Well, I just sound like a horrible person, like I'm bad at YouTube or something. I meant to say, I wanted to do something that I haven't done ever, and that's do 2 SummerSlam fusions in the same episode. So I've been waiting for this one for 2 days, because I know that my main account's going to come today as well. So anyways, guys, what would we need for a pro? Asta. That's it, because we have Asta and Mr. McMahon. If we get an Asta, I'm going to freak out. I don't really care, because it's just the second account, but if Asta pulls up, I will be super hyped, because that will probably give me the SummerSlam double plus on this account. Claim rewards, and we're going to give ourselves a SummerSlam Sami Zayn! Ole, 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 ole. And that is most likely going to be my last ever fusion of this second account. So it's been an awesome ride on Snow Surfer 22, but that is probably going to be the end. Then we got good old Sami Zayn. I'll end up turning him up eventually. So it's pretty cool right there. And now we're going to go ahead and go on over to the good old Royal Rumble mode of the Season 3 on Twitter. I'll be back in a second, guys. Alright, guys, so we're back, and as you can see from this tweet, this guy sounds very well. The match will be played out or simulated like King of the Ring, which King of the Ring, of course, is all different stuff. But this one says live player versus player, which you can use against another player's 15 player deck. So it's definitely going to be live. We're actually going to go on over to here. We're going to read this stuff, stuff like this. I'm still a little confused, like I said, but it's pretty cool what it's sounding like. And yeah. So there we go. Rule the Ring have the last card standing in Season 3. It's going to start with the launch of Season 3, so we don't have to wait for it like we had to wait for almost like over half of the season for Money in the Bank. But here we go. We got Royal Rumble mode is about to stale and watching your favorite WWE and NXT superstars overcoming seemingly impossible odds to land a sweet victory. With the launch of Season 3 this November, we'll be capturing that spirit with a new persistent game mode that packs in strategy, battles, and plenty of over-the-top theatrics. Royal Rumble is a 15 card on 15 card slamaganza, where you battle another player to have the last card standing in the ring. Royal Rumble, as it's appropriately named, is a 15 on 15 card slamaganza, like they just said, so that was just the main thing. But 15 on 15 is perfect because Royal Rumble, as you guys know, there's 30 superstars in the Royal Rumble, so that's just perfect them doing that. And so we're going to have 15 for your opponent, 15 for myself, and let's see here, blah, 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 blah. In each round, you and your opponent play cards to battle. If you own the ring, you sacrifice a card to pick the type of match. So if you are currently in charge of the ring, then you yourself get to apparently sacrifice one of your cards. Not sure how this is going to work, if you sacrifice your worst card or if it actually helps you to sacrifice a great card. You sacrifice a card, and then you get to pick a type match where the opponent will not know what match you have chosen. So they'll have to pick a card not knowing what type of speed, power, toughness, or charisma match that you've chosen. So that's a big advantage of you being in the ring, because you get to choose the type match. So for example, if you have yourself left over a couple of speed cards and you own the ring, you should probably go for speed, right? So you're going to be choosing that speed match, and maybe you'll get lucky and they'll pick out like a Braun Strowman or a Kevin Owens or something like that, and then you'll probably win that match, and you'll still be in control of the ring, and you'll get to do the same thing the next thing probably. So there we go. If you aren't currently holding on the ring, you play a card to go up your opponent's card. So this is where it gets down to like the regular effect, like an exhibition or something like that, where you don't know what your opponent's going to do. I guess technically the one that is in charge of the ring doesn't know it either, but they at least have the advantage of the type advantage. So that's something that's very, very new to Supercard, where it's never happened before, where a player gets to actually pick the type advantage. Sorry about the glare. Sorry about that also, guys. I had the light open for Paisley. Particular Paisley. There she is right there. Anyways, guys, like I was saying, that's pretty cool. You get to pick the type advantage, and then you just got to get a lucky guess if you're not in the charge of the ring. So there we go. If your opponent doesn't pick up an advantage match type, he or she will lose the ring, and your card will enter as new victor. So if you get lucky and even though you don't know what your opponent chose as a type thing, and you choose a speed thing too, and then all of a sudden yours procs and his doesn't or something like that, and you win, then you're going to take over the type. You're going to take over the type chooser or something like that for you, because you're going to be in charge of the ring. So yeah, holding the ring for a full round earns you 1 point. So this is where the points come into effect. You get 1 point for holding the ring for a whole entire round. Having the last card gives you 3 points. So if you go the whole entire thing with you ending up as the last man standing with the Royal Rumble, in the Royal Rumble match, basically, you get 3 points. The player with the most points wins. So it's interesting. So I guess you don't have to end as the last card to actually win. I'm not completely sure how that works there, but the person with the most points, like in a lot of games, you're going to win. But there is a catch. Ring holder attributes drain as they go against new opponents. So this is interesting right here, and I'm not sure if they're going to put energies in effect. I'm going to be actually pretty mad if they do, because I like to use my energies just for King of the Ring. But as your matches go on, and it's actually fitting too, because wrestlers are athletes and they get tired as they go on. So your stamina, it looks like, with their attributes, are going to go down as the match goes on, because it's a long hour to 2 hour match when it's in real life in Royal Rumble. Obviously not in this, but pretty cool anyways though. So your attributes will go down because your wrestlers will be tired and have less stamina. Picking which card to sacrifice if you're holding the ring, or which card to use in battle if you're trying to get into it, introduces some interesting decisions. For instance, if your opponent has an ultimate card, which is the highest tier of course, you may want to whittle it down with a weaker card before storming the ring. So apparently you don't have to go full out the first time to be able to eliminate your opponent's card. So you can start out smaller. Like if you don't have the best cards, maybe you want to start out with a weaker card, like let's see, a weaker card, for example, maybe a elite card, or a hardened card, something like that, just to get your opponent's card down a little bit more, so maybe you have a better chance of defeating the card on the next time you go at it. So that should be cool how that figures out. So you're whittling it down with the wheel card before storming the ring. The same goes for sacrificing a card. Do you play your strongest card for a match type you think you'll win, or do you willingly lose the ring in a bold gamble that your strong card will be able to take over your opponent's card in the next round? So it's going to take some strategy, kind of like guessing, and you're just going to have to get lucky sometimes. Or sometimes you have to sacrifice the ring and let your opponent take over the ring by using a smaller card, and then maybe next round you're able to get the round back because you have a lot stronger card, because that card is now weaker because you've already taken it out a little bit. All right, design-wise, Royal Rumble is intended to be a mid-game kind of mode, which means that it lasts longer than a wild or ranked game, but doesn't last as long as the King of the Ring. It's for folks who enjoy strategy and want to use a wider array of cards in unique battles. There's a lot of cool new. You use cards of any tiers, which is really cool. And then since Royal Rumble mode is more of a time commitment, you'll earn more draft picks, so that's very, very cool right there. So we're going to get a lot more than you get from ranked or from wild mode, which wild mode, of course, is going to be the new exhibition. So it's cool. It's going to be interesting to see how you get. I'll be interested to see if it's like 5 picks. 5 picks would be cool with me. Then our standard modes, blah, 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 you would finish the match. We also have a cool reward system that we will be seeing, and they're excited for us to see with the launch of Season 3. So there we go, guys. So that's Royal Rumble mode. A lot of stuff to still be determined and stuff. I'm actually going to go ahead and pause the video real fast so I can go charge my phone because I really don't want this to die. Alright, so like I said, it is looking like a really, really cool thing, and we don't know what the rewards are going to look like or the points values based, how you get points towards the reward system. I don't know if they add up your points from all your matches. Maybe you get a bonus for winning the match, obviously, but it's going to be really, really cool to see how it works and all the good old stuff like that. But anyways, guys, I'm really hyped for Season 3. I'm really, really hyped about the Royal Rumble mode. And I'll probably be telling you guys an update of when the release date is at for those of you that don't have Twitter and all that Facebook stuff for the Supercard. And that's cool. But anyways, guys, we're going to go segue into a SummerSlam fusion of our main account right now, baby. All right, guys, and I am back, and as you can see, I'm in the car. Her name is Nastasia, if you forgot. She did not pass smog, by the way, which is really, really sad. But that's another thing to talk about another day. But anyways, guys, we got a couple of stuff on the bulletin board here. We have the big news. The announcement for the release date is finally here. Finally. The Rocket. No, Supercard Season 3 is here. We got Season 3 of Wwe Supercard launching via free update on November 16th, 2016. So I'm just going to say this is a 1 month late birthday from Supercard to me since my birthday was October 16th. So yes, so we get good old Season 3 on the 16th, which is this Wednesday. I'm so hyped about it. That's awesome, like a positive. KOTR availability. King of the Rings will be temporarily unavailable starting on the 14th. And then it will be ending on the 16th when the date thingamajigger comes up. So you can't play King of the Rings from the 14th to 16th, which basically says that if what I'm going to do, I actually was asking around stuff to make sure, but I was pretty sure about it anyways. You can go ahead and start King of the Ring now. If you end up winning that King of the Ring or finals, semifinals, anything like that, whatever happens, it happens every single tier where it goes up to a new tier, the rewards go 1 up. Like for example, if you're in WrestleMania King of the Ring reward, and before the tier, you would only get WrestleMania and a Survivor card for a win. And then the update happened for SummerSlam tier, and then you get 2 WrestleMania cards. What's going to happen here most likely, SummerSlam King of the Ring wins will give us now 2 SummerSlam cards. So that's pretty cool, and you'll get a SummerSlam card for our semifinals. So I recommend not claiming your reward until after the update, because that's what I'm going to do. I haven't started King of the Ring yet, but I'm going to start it right after getting this SummerSlam fusion, which is awesome like a possum. So I'm very hyped about that. And then we're going to go and end off this episode with a nice little SummerSlam fusion. And this is the King of the Ring line I'm going with. I'm going to do the same thing as I did last time. Dolph Ziggler, as you guys saw, I'm so hyped about it. I pro'd it out. I went ahead and pro'd out my Seth Rollins as well. Reason why I have an incompatible tags, just because I want to have a chance to win the first game as this low level stuff. And then I've got my Carmella. She is hot as heck. As Enzo Amore called her. And that's cool. So there we go. I'm going to level up all my pros after the first game. So I'm going to have a good chance of winning this King of the Ring, hopefully. But anyways, guys, let's go and get the SummerSlam fusion. Let me know in the comments below what you think I'm going to get. Obviously, I would absolutely love to have a SummerSlam Miss McMahon. That's the only reason why I haven't started King of the Ring yet, since I do have obviously tomorrow and the next day after the Saturday, Sunday. That's pretty cool like that. So yes, I want a Miss McMahon. Austin would be cool too. Don't really care about the others besides for images. But I would really love a Miss McMahon. A second Miss McMahon would be fantastic. Alright, anyways, guys, guess is in the comments below. And we come over once and we get ourselves a SummerSlam fusion. All you gotta do is believe. Oh man, not what I wanted. But one of the cooler images, a lot better image than the Shinsuke Nakamura, in my opinion. Shinsuke Nakamura image is not that good, really. But yes, we got ourselves a Bo Dallas. All you gotta do, guys, is believe in Bo. And that is awesome like a possum. And now we can go ahead and start this King of the Ring right now, because why not? Let's do it right on the camera. Let's see if we got everything we want. And yes, we do. The only one I'm not going to go and turn up all the way is my Xavier Woods for PCC, just in case we have a last-minute flash PCC. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this episode, let me know in the comments below. Give me a like, a comment, and a subscribe. And I'll see all of y'all #Burritos Nation later. Let me know in the comments below how hyped you guys are for Season 3, and if you guys enjoyed seeing 2 SummerSlam fusions in this episode. Anyways, We don't want no ham and cheese. We just want burritos, please. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot to show you guys something, actually. Let's go on over to my friend right here. What the butt? Oh, I got stared. That was Diva. There's 50 Credit Miz. 50 Credit Miz wanted to say he's really hyped for Season 3, and he's going on over to Season 3. Yeah. Scared me, Cat Daddy. You scared me.